Don't you fuck with my energy. 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 Don't you fuck with my
Hey guys, so welcome to election night. I am pre-filming this on the actual day of elections to get the actual energy of what is actually to happen. So just so nobody says I'm lying, it is what? Tuesday the 3rd, and it is what time? 2:58 p.m. So I ain't telling lies. I ain't telling lies. So guys, let's get into election night. So I asked the question, how was Donald Trump going to feel after election night, and how is Joe Biden going to feel after election night? And let's move this a little bit better. And so let's go into Joe Biden. Just capturing the overall energy of Joe Biden, you'll see how he's kind of like, I think Joe Biden thought he was going to win. I think he still had hope in the American people. The results is going to surprise him. It's going to surprise him. He's going to feel, it shows somebody who's confused, a situation that they thought they had under control, and they're walking away from a disastrous situation that they need to go and like retreat and rethink about. Like, this did not play out. It's almost the energy of, this did not play out how I thought it would. But these cards, because they're upside down, it's like, it's almost the energy of feeling defeated. And I just keep getting the energy of, I want to hide. Like, I don't want to even show my face. I've been embarrassed, or like what the hell is going on? Like a movement wasn't victorious. Having to go back into hiding, seeing all your future plans ruined because of a sudden change, and having to leave a situation that you had under control due to confusion. And how does, we can even connect it differently. A major situation that you weren't able to find victory from, moving on from a hopeful assignment. You can even go 1, 2, 3. A situation you were hoping for falls apart. 1, 2, 3. It all leads back to mass destruction. So there's different techniques you can use to get different stuff out of cards. These techniques I'm trying to show y'all as an example. Like, I love tarot. I'm a tarot stalker. You know what I'm saying? I'm that chick who's waiting on a new tarot card to drop. Okay? I'm a crackhead for the tarot cards. So let's go into, how is Kamala Harris going to feel by the end of the night? How is Kamala Harris going to feel after the numbers go in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. she's going to feel like a really good situation was taken from them. Like something that was really good, but something that could have been victorious and moved forward. There was some dirty play. All of these cards are positive cards. They're all positive, but it ends bad. They walk away not being victorious. They know something was taken from them. Like Kamala Harris has good intuition. She knows something is up. Like she's like, these numbers aren't adding up. They're not adding up. So she knows. She's not dumb. She knows. She knows. And she's going to open up her mouth and express it and be like, no, y'all was playing around with these numbers. Y'all were playing around with these numbers. Like, So, Joe Biden loses. Which is something I didn't want to have to say, but the only time it changed was a few months ago, and I actually saw Biden winning, but now it's flipped. Why don't we go over to Donald Trump? I don't like Donald Trump, but I have to, if he wins, he wins. I have to keep it 100. I may not like you, but if I see good things for you, I still have to tell you. You know, the reader just reads. You know what I'm saying? I read and talk shit at the same time because I want to. That's just my reading style. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, bitch, so don't drink. Donald Trump, there's a lot of confusion around his victory, okay? I'm already coming back to confusion of how things went with him. There's a thing of him. Kamala Harris is gonna, she's gonna like raise hell. Because something ain't right. And she's going to speak up about it. She's going to speak up about it. At first, Donald Trump's cards looked kind of crazy. But then seeing how it ends with your wishes barely coming through though. Barely coming through. Where he's victorious. He's victorious. He's victorious. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's still able to defend himself. 1, 2, 3. He's still able to move through the sneaking. He's still. That's that shit. That's that shit I be telling y'all about, how he's just able to just make it through all of this. So he wins, but he wins in a way that is highly questionable, very questionable. How do the people of the United States of America react to his win? How do they react? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. We're not. We're screwed. Well, half of the country. That you don't need me to tell you that. Somebody said, oh, well, most presidents do second terms. And I've known some one-term presidents. That's not always true. All presidents are not always like 2 terms. But I'm not saying most of them are not, but Donald Trump almost got his wig snatched. Well, he didn't win the first election because Hillary took the popular vote. It's a lot of us still fighting. It's like still trying to put stuff in order, still Still trying to figure out how we're going to make it work. It just feels like we're still trying to figure out stuff. So in 3 cards, for what is the overall energy of the United States for the next 4 years? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. What is the overall energy of the United States for the next 3 years? Yeah, y'all, it's just gonna be ups and downs. Like, the United States always gets cards, and it's financial issues. It's even global issues. If this was upright, I would be a little bit happier. Yeah, y'all, we're not. It's very stagnant. It's very stagnant in these cards. It's very stagnant. Very, very stagnant cards. Cards of just us not being able to completely figure. We still ain't able to figure it out for 4 years. You know, figure out how to make money balance itself out. Figuring out where our economy is going. Just ups and downs. I think 2021 is still better than 2020, but I don't think it's like a drastic change. How is the Republican Party going to feel after the election? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I was expecting their cards to be more positive, but they're not as happy as I thought they would be. They actually feel like they've hit a end of a situation. I think the Republicans on a local level and on a maybe state levels, they're going to take a lot of losses. I think their biggest win is gonna be presidential. Everything else feels like it's a loss in these cards. Like, damn, we took some L's, you know what I mean? Like, in order for Donald Trump to be president, we took some L's. And like, we won president, but we lost a lot of stuff. So they lost a lot of states at the same time too. So at the local level, city, whatever, we're gonna see a lot of Democratic wave. But when and which is gonna piss them off, because it's almost like they don't care about the presidency as much as the local. The local is gonna piss them off. So, how is the Republican Party, no, how is the Democratic Party going to feel about their, how is the Democratic Party going to feel after the end of election night? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. They're mad about the presidency. They're really upset about that. That's the strongest energy for the Democrats. They're mad about losing like a lot of local. They're more mad about the presidency. It's going to cause a lot of confusion for them. It's like they don't even care about acknowledging the small victories. They're too busy being pissed off at the president. It shows a lot of expansion, though. The Democrats show a lot of expansion. They took a lot of shit. They took a lot of stuff. Spirit is saying this can either work in the Democrats' favor or be a complete nightmare in 4 years. So they're at a weird place. This is not a good thing either, because people are giving y'all a chance. If this doesn't work out, it's gonna go to them. So I bet you we're gonna end up having a Democratic president, but the branches of government are gonna be Republican. So it's gonna be a weird thing that we're doing. Yeah, it's like the Biden thing is gonna really upset them. It's gonna really, like, not winning president. Also, there's a state similar to like New York that we're going to lose, that we thought we would win. No, y'all. It's not New York, it's California. It's some state that they thought was going to be blue, but it's really red. Interesting political times we're in. Very, very fuckery based, like, interesting times. It's like the Democratic Party is like, okay, we got some problems here. I just feel it's time for us to start to, I don't think the Democratic Party is it. I don't think the Republican Party is it. I think the Republican Party is filled with cocksucking ass racist. And I feel that the Democratic Party is panhandlers. So at this point, both parties, Republicans are better at keeping their promises because it's based upon race. It's based upon racism and prejudice. While the Democratic Party is more so on equality, but that there's still no progress. I think black people are just going to have to, I think it's time to create a new political party. Like, it's not Democratic, it's not Republican, it's not even independent, because independents be all over the place. It's something else that is for the majority of black people, but it's not the Democratic Party anymore. It's something else. And if I was black, I wouldn't be a Republican either. So I said, if I was black, if I could choose, I wouldn't choose either. But because of how blatant Trump supporters are in these streets, is why I will never be a Republican. I don't care how much money I have, how many tax breaks they give me, I will never be a Republican. It's too prejudiced. I can't take it. And Democrats are just all over the place, and I just don't like the organization of the party. So it's a lot going on, y'all. But again, so what time is it? Don't want nobody to see nobody's business. It is 3:16, and it is what? November 3rd.